my name is Brianna. I'm a musician based here in New York City. Here is another wonderful week in this beautiful city. I'm gonna let you know right now, this video is a bit scattered. I was a little bit pressed for time and at capacity with recording, so I apologize for the shortness of this video, but hopefully you get some cute snippets out of it. For example, decided to treat myself to a nice little crumble cookie. It was so delicious. If it was possible for the human body to get away with eating like 3 of these per day, I would. But, you know, we cannot do that. Later on this day, I went to karaoke with a coworker, and it was just really nice. It was just nice to get out and do something with other people. I feel like I spend so much time on my own trying to get stuff done. It's nice to be reminded that, like, hey, you can get out of your apartment, you can take a break from work. It's fine.
Shake a little something on the floor. I need that, get me on. We'll stay forever this way. Yeah. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast.
If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky.
It's better than my umbrella, Ella,
I have to remind myself that in order for me to have plans after work, in order for me to connect with others, I have to put in the effort. I have to reach out to people. I have to make plans. I have to sacrifice a little bit of free time or whatever. If it means that I'm not spending day in, day out by myself alone, I have to remind myself that adult friendships and even adult acquaintances take time and they take effort. I cannot expect for it to be as simple as it was in high school and in college, because everybody has different lives, everybody has different commitments, everybody has different schedules, and it really takes some work, planning, and sacrifice to make sure we're getting that human connection that we all desperately and regularly need. This protein smoothie with that powder I use, so good. I'm not sure about you. Let me know in the comments. This week has felt really off. Like, this has not been my week, and I can't be alone in that. I just feel like this week was a little bit rough, not gonna lie. I'm very glad the day only lasts 24 hours, because my God, could you imagine if it was longer? No, thank you. It was interesting. Last Sunday, I went on a date. The date went fine. I thought it was like nice, and he seemed nice. We had a date that kind of went into the afternoon. At the end of the date, we like exchanged phone numbers, and he was like, "Yes, keep in touch. Let's, you know, we were talking about the second date." I texted him that next day asking if he would be interested in going on another date, and I have not heard back from him. He had his read receipts on, so pretty much I got left on red. That was fun. So that was my start to the week. It's very annoying. And then the day I texted him was completely like ridiculous. Everybody at my job, as far as the customers it was just so bad. Everybody was just really off. I was dealing with that, and then I had to deal with these really kooky customers, and then, New York being New York, God, I'm counting down the days till I finally leave the city. I mean, I don't have a set date, but I have to remind myself that me being in New York is not a forever thing. Like a while ago, I used to think that not trying to make it in New York and just giving up, I used to think that was like akin to failure. And now I'm just like, no, because sometimes certain places just won't agree with you. I'm like trying to remind myself of that. I'm like, I didn't fail just because I didn't make it in New York. It's sometimes cities just don't agree. Not every city is going to agree with everybody. And that's what I'm kind of figuring out here. I'm just like, I tried to make it work for several years, and it's just not, something is just not snapping into place. There are a few things actually just not snapping into place. And it's just sometimes you just to save your sanity, you just gotta move on. And that's not a failure in itself. You're actually saving yourself. Whenever I have like a bad day in the city or things are harder than they should be because New York, I remind myself that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and it's not gonna be forever. Nobody makes fun of my fitted sheet folding. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I'm not trying to complain, I'm trying to be whiny, but there are things in this building that, and with this management, that's just not hitting, and I just don't want to deal with it. So whether or not I stay in New York, I will not be extending this lease. All right, look at that. Look at that. I can't fold a fitted sheet to save my life, but the other part, perfect. This is my end of the day toner. That way you can get rid of all the gunk and everything. I just wash my face. All the stuff that maybe just has not come out yet will get out with this toner. I wish I took better care of my skin when I was younger. In my 20s, I had some hardcore acne. And now I have some acne scarring. Yes, some of that is my fault. Got some vitamin E oil blend. After using my anti-dandruff shampoo, got my oil. Don't leave home without it. And yes, it is time for me to get my hair rebraided, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit. Hair is freshly oiled, and now I'm going to bed. I've got my eye cream, my cheap eye cream. What am I gonna do? And my retinol cream, also known as tretinoin, if you get it from your doctor, you get it prescribed. Yeah, because I've been using it since I was in my early 20s, because like I said, I had that ridiculous, huge acne problem. So that's been helping manage my acne for like over 10 years now. Guys, I got new sheets. I just got them. I washed them yesterday before I put them on my bed. So I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know how this video is gonna turn out. I guess we're just gonna let go and let God. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to stick to a schedule, but honestly, I think for me to maintain my sanity, it's just going to have to be every other week, because the way work is, the limited amount of energy I have right now, and the fact that I want to make good videos for you guys. I don't want to just slap stuff together and throw it out and then no one watches it because it's not good. I want to make sure my videos are of good quality. I'm gonna go to bed now. I think I've rambled enough this evening. Okay, bye.